Welcome to the roast of UFC 302, Dustin Poirier against Islam Makhachev, a card with more predetermined guillotines than the French Revolution. Tonight's guest of honor, Dustin Poirier, the only fighter I've seen enter the octagon needing a belt and consistently leaving without one, in a lightweight title bout against the mighty Islam Makhachev. In what will be, if we're being honest, probably just 2 rounds at UFC 302. Starting with the fights people actually give a shit about, Kevin Holland against Michał Oleksiejczuk, a fighter from Poland with 14 first-round knockouts. Kevin, whose purse is a single pair of Air Force Ones, will do well in this fight, since Holland has successfully defended the same amount of takedowns as Michał has attempted in the UFC, literally fucking 2. In the fan fight of the night, Sean Strickland hopes to resurrect everything but his father in a fight against Paulo Costa. Costa hoping to erase his last 3 losses against Strickland, who is coming off a recent decision loss to the Masked Singer and UFC middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis. Looks to put on a showing of jabs as he circles the octagon and wins by decision, proving there's nothing more American than attacking the enemy from a distance and bragging about it. Dustin Poirier is fighting Islam Makhachev in the main event, Dustin a man often confused with Justin Gaethje because they have very similar fight styles. Their major difference on paper being Dustin got a B in English class and hits like the truck he would be loading boxes into if he didn't make it to the UFC. But will it be enough to stop Islam Makhachev? Absolutely fucking not. He does, however, have his own sauce you can buy at dustinpoirier.com, but Dustin has eaten as much hot sauce as he has eaten his words. However, coming off a recent win against Benoit Saint-Denis, a fighter from France, which are 2 words that usually don't go together. It was predicted Dustin made $1 million during that fight, and Benoit Saint-Denis made a little over 6 figures, making it the worst the Americans have fucked over the French since 1803. I am a fan of Dustin Poirier and thought he looked good in his last performance, but styles make fights, and Dustin's style is to look like he buys all of his clothes on Instagram ads. Even though I am happy whenever Dustin fights, I think some of the decisions he makes are questionable. I thought knocking out Conor was a dick move. Accept your KO and move on. Overall, Dustin versus Islam is a fun fight. But just like Belal Muhammad, this will be his last chance at the title, and there hasn't been a worse opponent for Dustin since Hurricanes. UFC 302 looks to be a great card, a card I will be watching with anticipation, because if Dustin wins, I will personally drive to Louisiana and apologize for calling their state bird a mosquito, their urban planning department, Mother Nature, and their politics corrupt as shit. Thank you for watching. I have figured out from the last videos that if I ask for engagement, the video will abruptly end, so in future videos, I will find a better way to say like and subscribe.